What is this pump? Good morning, Darth. Weird pump over here. Morning, Drew. What, Steve? Morning, Tris. Wow, silver is down a lot. So is gold. Alright, I don't know what this pump is about, but I guess it's not coming down. Been a good morning. Road ES down from 55 to 20, now long from 25. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that is really good. All flat now. See what's the first half hour brings us. I mean, we're falling back down, so I might get something here. That long was a perfect 2-minute entry on the break of the hammer candle. All right. I got a cat invading the stream. Good morning, Misha. Oh, you're gonna take a short? If you did, it would have worked out, I think. Good morning, Alia. No, I didn't, but that's the type of trades I look for on candle charts. Yeah, it seems like it works. Most trades I take are off hike and ashy range charts. I think Hustler does that too. Must be something to it. Don't lay here, Steve. Alright, we got 2 minutes until market opens here. Let's see if we fall. I feel like we could poke below and then pump back up at market open. The market's about to open here. Let's get it. Here it goes. Dumping real hard for now. And harder. That was a pretty decent candle. We could reverse though. We could go back up here. Alright, maybe it's not going up. If we go up after that, whatever that candle's called, then we're bullish for sure. It still smells like we're gonna go higher. never mind. Good morning, Kevin. Yeah, we're going up. Oh, I forgot to post it on my Discord. Hey, good morning, Red Torrent. Open already looking choppy. Hopefully next week we have some direction. Yeah. I think it could get choppy the day after FOMC. But who knows? Well, I think it's going up. I was somewhat right because when we had this dump, I was like, okay, it could go up here, guys. So kind of chopped around a little bit and then we're going up. Trap longs, I don't know. I feel like it trapped a lot of shorts, that's for sure. This is the classic Judas swing. Yeah, the fact that we're coming down again is like Chop City again. That would have been a good long right there. That hourly is key. I notice you don't have your timer enabled. Do you find it helps with psychology? What's a timer? What do you mean by timer? Oh, bar timer? Can you enable it on Tradeovate? I have it on my trading view. I just haven't figured it out on my Tradeovate. But I do use the timer. Like when I enter a trade, I enter on a start of a new candle, so I wait for the countdown. Yep, we're going higher. I don't know. This is like in hindsight, but I could have gone long like right here. And I would have been tagged out from this wick right here because that's 5 points. But I just didn't have enough confirmation to take that long. London early US market has been cleaner this week. Less volatility and nice long moves. That's a little too early for me. I guess it's possible if you live in the East Coast, maybe. You're in UK. Oh, okay. So that makes it even easier. Yeah, I would have to pull an all-nighter if I want to trade pre-market. Not the easiest long, looking at the hourly, questionable for sure. I don't know. Hey, what's up, man? Good morning. How are things? Things are great. As you can see. But I had a dream last night that tonight's gonna be, or not tonight, today's gonna be the start of the comeback. And I'll probably rarely lose from here on out. Just gonna wait for 10 a.m. here. Nice stream, yeah. Well, I would actually kind of think of it more as a like a vision. You know, I had a vision, let's say. All right, 10 seconds left. Telling you, judo swing seems to work. Have been working recently. I would even say like 4 out of the 5 days, if you just fade the market open, you get at least the direction right. All right, we're already at the top here, so maybe get something. I rarely trade the first 15 minutes. I like to let the market pick a direction. Well, there's still such a thing as a 10 a.m. reversal, so sometimes that change in direction doesn't happen until later. But I don't really trade off of direction per se. I be scalping. Hmm. 10 a.m. is the 4-hour candle change, so often changes structure between, yeah. Like we could start dumping from here, honestly. Or it could go up a little bit more. $6.74. All right. Nice to see chat room that doesn't trade NQ. Some people do, but we're definitely ES enjoyers. Don't forget me. I'm trading MYM. Yes, we got some MYM. We got some NQs. Some people trade GC. But you'll never see me trade anything else. I just realized DJT is $8. It's becoming a penny stock. You trade ES and GC, yeah. Everybody has their preferences, which is good. I'm an ES premises, yes. I look down on every other instrument other than ES. Not since the margin change, yeah. I appreciate the heart spam, whoever's doing that. You like Dow because it's more institutionally traded, less emotional. Yeah, I feel like in terms of like stability, YM is, I'm sure, the least volatile. And then it's like, and it's YM, ES, and then NQ. Thank you for the spam. Thank you for the, well, I don't want to call it spam, but reaction clicks. Are we witnessing the 10 a.m. reversal? I'm not sure. Man, someone's finger is getting tired right now, clicking. Still clicking. Oh, it was you, Drew? Okay. Appreciate it, man. Alright, it's a pump. Going higher. Are you going to take a short at 674? Or are you in a long right now going for 674? These are the questions. Yes to which one? Long or short? Oh, you're short. Okay. 74 targeting 608. 608? Alright. Whoa. Okay. I guess we're chopping around. Hi, Giddy. Alright, if we go back up, I'm gonna get a setup here. You don't like that, Steve? Brushing your hair. Short YM. All right, good luck. You're short also. There's your confluence. Hey, good morning, Oscillator. Short 40, 130. I think you're gonna get it. We got 10 a.m. reversal happening right here. Just did one more poke above and then here comes a dump. You caught a short? Okay. Yeah, everybody's taking shorts here. Not me. Long 29. That seems dangerous. You lost 3. Are you gonna try again second time around? But you made 10 points, so losing 3 is not a big deal. YM into target for around 200 points. That seems like a lot, but I'm sure it's not, because it's YM. It's not really on YM, yeah. Around $100 per micro. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not like too big or too little. Good morning, E-Mini. Well, good thing you didn't go short there because we're pumping back up here with still 30 minutes left. So my setup could still materialize. I'm very close to getting something. We're almost there. But everybody's trading right here, up and down. You've been in a long, not great entry. Well, be careful. Stop biz at break even. Okay. Yeah, we're falling back down. We kind of rejected off of the bearish fair value gap right here. Yeah, unless you enter at the right time, like at the bottom or the top of the range, you're just gonna get chopped. I can't believe we're coming down this much, which means we're like still bearish. I think we still have a shot if we come up here. 45 has to hold for longs. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna range more. We may consolidate for a few. Yeah, at least for me, I have to wait until, or I'm not gonna get anything this hour. So let's see what happens at 11. But looks like we're kind of in the middle of the next range as well. So more waiting. But it's definitely been non-stop trading for me. That's for sure. Very different from last month. The market has a way of holding and later in the day makes a big move. Yeah. Stuck between 50 and 20. You can trade the range. If that is part of your plan. I have some hope that we could maybe pump right at the end towards the hourly close, but we'll see. Right now, the market is famine or feast. Some days are so nice, and the others are complete dogs. Yeah. Today is not one of those days. I think macroeconomically, things are very uncertain because of the war, and who knows where the inflation's gonna go, rising debt, even more so by the war, and Powell's retiring. We got a new Fed chair coming soon. Like, and on paper, you would think he's gonna cut rates because that's what Trump wants. But can you really cut rates right now? I don't know. So, you have to. New home sales is terrible. Sellers won't budge on price. So buyers are sitting out. To correct this, you have to either drop rates or drop prices. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's number one priority of the country. It is. Housing affordability is an issue, but if you want the prices to go down, just build more. But that's easier said than done, right? Everybody has their theory of like what to do, but I just feel like rising prices and rising debt is should be the number one priority. So what I'm saying, we're overdeveloping with low demand. Yeah. But housing price is such a localized issue. Like you can put a blanket statement, but it's so all over the place, all over the country. So, but kind of the uh catch 22 is that no politician is going to run on raising taxes because that's what we need to control the debt. So it's like a negative feedback loop that will never stop. Unless they say one thing and do like once they get elected and do something else, because like that's what politicians do. Yes, it is, but I'm mainly using the macro scale indicators. The war hasn't touched our domestic market other than reactions to oil constraints and LNG supply chain issues. Well, I'm saying that is driving up everything else. That is big enough factor that it's actually making things worse. It has like a domino effect, you know? It's not like an isolated thing. Oh, it's just that oil is going up in price. And that's all it is. But oil going up kind of breaks everything else because it's such a key part of the economy. I guess if you have inflation, that is good for the debt portion, I guess, because you're inflating away the debt. And then if you also lower rates, the interest that you pay on that debt is lower. So I guess in terms of the debt, inflation is better. But I just don't know how much you can push the consumers. Like how much more inflation can we take? Your short ES 636. 636. Okay. 606. That is far away, man. We'll see. We'll see if we go down from here. We got 6 minutes until 11 o'clock. Oils rally has been a reaction to an outlook. We aren't actually feeling the effects of low supply, but our domestic markets are greater affected by, housing and manufacturing, tons of variables. But yeah. We need people to have money in their pockets, and right now people are renting and unable to do. I think it's not an issue of like, cause like renting doesn't make you poor, right? Sure, you can't build equity on that, but I think as of right now, renting is cheaper than buying a house, which is not what you want. But renting itself doesn't make you go into poverty. It's everything else that you have to pay for: the food, the gas, the insurance, everything else is going up. I think rent is relatively stable considering. Sure, it's going up. Everything's going up, but paying rent itself doesn't mean you're going to be broke. Hey, good morning, Kadusa. Yes, because Americans are unable to build equity, which means they are unable to leverage, meaning they have less purchasing power. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's like even bigger picture than what I'm talking about, but I think you're right. But I still think there are more ways to control housing in terms of like affordability, um, other than the interest knobs, right? I'm acting like I know more than I do. I could be completely wrong. I'm no analyst. I mean, it's not easy. If it was simple, if it was a math equation of like, if I do this, this happens, then J. Powell would have done it already. If it's that simple. So there's no right answer. You could only make an hypothesis saying, oh, if we lower rates, this might happen, but you never know. All right, we are pushing up. One minute. $45 a brick wall. Yeah, but I think it wants to break it. We're smack dab in the middle of the next hourly range. 'We're making like a triangle. So maybe we'll break out sometime soon here. Oh, look at me. I'm Tory Trades. You just have to wait until we get a breakout and then you go long or short. Easy. So all you have to do is draw some lines, color on the chart, and profit comes. Yeah, it's that easy, guys. I might have to adjust it a little bit because like the angle of the line really matters. Okay, it's really important. Make sure you get at least 2 touches on your line. Something like that. I don't know. Just, eyeball it. Industry is full of charlatans. Yeah, this is the Dorito setup right here. Alright, we're almost getting a breakout here. There we go. Get ready to go long on the retest. You got stopped out on the, let me see. Oh yeah, you went short. Yeah, just chop, We are going up. Alright, I guess we're not getting a retest on that. And we broke to the upside and we're closing back in. We'll see. We'll see if we get something. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Whoa, I didn't expect this kind of a drop. All right, well, if it go up, then I'm getting a setup. Grab another 80 points on YM. Oh, you got stopped out. Oh, yikes. The resistance zone is legit. Wait, don't tell me the Tory trades line worked. I can't. Wow, I can't bring back the line. Is it seriously bouncing off of the line? Oh my gosh, guys. Why didn't I trade this? This was such an easy long. Why are we coming back down? You just found a new strategy? Yeah. I learned it without having to pay $4,000. Can't imagine paying $4,000 for a trend line strategy. 30-minute double top. I mean, we're still bearish overall, so things can start dumping at any point. It's like if you look at the hourly, like we're like this is nowhere near bullish. Hey, we're going up. I might get a setup. My setup. Alright, Tory trades, you won this time. No one who makes legit money from the markets would need to sell courses. Yeah. But you could also argue that someone who does make legit money could make a course because it's passive income, kind of, because you only have to put in the work one time. But for trading, you have to be there. It's like an hourly wage. If you're a profitable trader, you're not gonna make money unless you trade. So it's like you have to put in the work. So none of the pros I know sell a course. But I mean, I think I subscribe to this as well. Like if you have a profitable strategy and the way to make money, I feel like if you put that out into the world, you lose your edge because more and more people are going to start copying your trade. And of course, you're still small fish in the sea, but I don't know. I just feel like revealing your strategy hurts you in the long run. All right, I'm getting a setup here. Let's see what happens. Oops. That is not what I wanted. Right now I'm looking for direction. If you're a trader, you're an entrepreneur. As entrepreneurs, we should never rely on one source of income. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause like it does feel scary to go 100% on your trading. It's purely a way to bring an income to fund your own trading before you're consistent. Fake it until. I mean, that's how it is now. But I'm saying if you're truly a profitable trader, you could consider it. But then the way the industry is going, I feel like it would raise a red flag to a lot of people. If you know yourself, you're profitable, but you sell a course, it would raise flags for sure. All right. Well, I was starting to be long, but now we're coming down, so never mind. I'm a full-time trader, but I certainly don't think of myself as an entrepreneur. I have zero outside income, but that's just me, I guess. Yeah. Again, it's a very individual thing. Oh, wait a minute. It's not. Okay, it's 75. 75 is actually midpoint. Okay. All right. I guess we might be looking at a short here. It's starting to dump though without me. Sheesh. All right. All right, I'm gonna go short 66, 54, and 50. Wait, 66, 54, and 50 cents. Yes, that is my short. Okay, going short. So it already dumped without me. So I'm looking for like a retest. We'll see if it happens. I've had businesses over the years and honestly can't be bothered with all that these days. I like a simple life with as much freedom as I can have. Yeah, I mean, I like to travel, visit my kids. Yeah, if you know how to trade, that's the life that everybody wants. I made money on that, but it was spooky. Oh, nice. You went short? Good morning, Buffalo. Made a little going long and then short. Okay. Hey, as long as you made money and followed your plan. So let's see if we get a push back up here. I don't like the fact that we have equal highs though around my stop. So it could be a stop hunt, or maybe I'll make money going reverse long. You just never know. Or I could never get filled and it could just keep dumping. Maybe that's why the guy who bought my indicators from stop advertising. I guess he doesn't want too many people to have them, but I do know they work. Yeah, I feel like if you have something that works, you should try to not let it get to mainstream. I don't know. But in the end, you just never know. You just never know what people are thinking, what their motivations are, and what their incentives are. We just keep dumping. Maybe we'll see some reaction after we tag this. Prints are red. I'm just watching 43. Alright, maybe we're going lower. $30-minute double top. Nice. All right, going lower. Continuation. Yeah. Definitely not coming up, that's for sure. We are definitely trending down. I still have like 40 minutes left on this order. So if we start pumping back up, I might see something, but Nope, we're just going straight down. Held the move till later in the day. I feel like that's why I say it's random. You can't blanket statement say, "Oh, things are going to slow down at lunch." Well, yeah. Technically it's not noon yet, but I've seen plenty of cases where you get the biggest moves at noon, so it's not often. Literally frustrating market these days. Yeah, tell me about it, man. March was the death sentence for me. But at least I'm going through. At least I'm gonna get it out of the way. It's only gonna be up from here. I know it. I had a vision. Last year March was like wild moves. Yeah, I mean, I think March and April last year, because it was Liberation Day. Man, we feel so liberated after that. I got liberated from a lot of accounts. That's funny. That is true. I got liberated from my live account that year. Felt good to catch a good move today. Yeah, man. If you made money today, good stuff. Not easy market. What is your total payout this year? Negative 10,000. Just kidding. Zero. Zero so far, man. I was close. I was close to one of them, but now back to square one. You're negative 9,200. Does that mean you spent $9,200 on evals? Please don't say that's true. It is? Oh my god. Wow. You're definitely a high roller. I think I've been spending like 150 to 200 a month, 200 a month on evals. You only spend on 50K accounts? Yeah, I only buy 50. Well, at least for evals. I bought some 150 and 100 like straight to funding accounts. My goal is to get a damn payout this month. I've been struggling. Yeah. But like I always say, the faster you want the payout, the longer it's going to take. You might not believe me, but it's true. So if you really want that damn payout, don't set a timeline. Don't set a deadline of deadline of like I'm going to get a payout this month. Don't do that. You'll get a payout when you can get a payout. Well, I can't say anything. I blew a 10K account. Well, 10K of your real money though, right? I guess that's like same thing as buying 10K worth of evos. It's very tough to make money from future prop firm. I'm coming from CFD. Well, future should be easier than CFD because you don't get the spread. You don't have to worry about the spread. I think spread is like the biggest scam ever. I'm not even far from one. I just got stuck right there, right before. Has to be my thought process when I get close, yeah. But I'm just saying the stats are that the closer you are to the payout, people tend to blow up the account. So don't be part of that don't be part of that statistic. Be better than that. Trailing drawdown sucks. Well, you should stay away from intraday. But most evals now are end of day, so should be okay. It's a tough job, mentally the hardest thing I've ever done, but when the fog clears, you become consistent. It'll all be worth the stress. Keep at it and never stop believing. That is what I say as well, but at the same time, don't over leverage. Like, don't go crazy on evals until you get there. Eval passing is easy and making consistent money is tough. Yeah. I stopped trading, bought a lifetime ninja key, and practiced for 1 year, and I came out swinging. Yeah, I feel like everybody needs to put in some time before they see anything. And there's no right time for you to get it, right? Some people it might take less than a year. For some people it might take multiple years. Everybody's different. Everybody learns differently. Everybody, like, some people have to make the mistake before they learn from it, right? They can't just listen to someone tell you what to do and just listen. I feel like I'm that way. Like, I need to go through the bad for me to actually implement it. But for sure, if I experience it myself, like, I change it. I change for sure. That's why I don't FOMO. I don't overtrade anymore. Because, like, now I understand why people say not to do that. And the thing about risk management, I've always been like YOLO mindset almost. I was like, why would you even not risk money if you want to make money? But now I understand why losing less ends up making more money for you. It's a weird concept. That's why I love per dia. Drawdown is static once you're live. Yeah. I mean, that is the case for most firms. Like, once you get to the baseline, like where you start at, like, the drawdown's not going to go higher than that. But you basically get it's like a live account for per dia. Oh, you said that, right? If you have live, it's same as any other like cash account. Static drawdown is better than end of day or intraday trailing drawdown. Well, once you get past the baseline, you basically get a static one. You just have to survive that initial push to the baseline and to the buffer balance, and then afterwards you're good. It reversed right before I hit my target. Oh, yikes. I hate that feeling. We're starting to come up, but we're still very far away. Have you seen my when was that? It was not yesterday. Was it yes? No, it was Tuesday. Yeah, if you watch my trade on Tuesday, my trade got reversed one tick away from my TP. And that was great. That happens from time to time. I risked 2.5% of my balance in per dia and 5% of drawdown on evals. I find that a good way to not blow up. But some people are just impatient. They just want to pass the eval quick and get to the funded as fast as possible without really learning how to trade. And I think that's the issue. You've been there, yeah. I feel like you gotta trade just the same on evals as you would with funded. You could maybe get away with, like you said, a bigger drawdown, or like maybe you could go up one more contract. But you shouldn't like YOLO your evals just so you can have 20 funded accounts. My passing rate of evals is like 30%. I hate to pass evals. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like we could suggest different stuff, but there's no guarantee that it's gonna work for you. You have to find your own stuff. It's a very lonely process, and it sucks, but you gotta just buckle down and figure it out. There's no golden goose that you can just find and start making money. That's where Lucid is good. One-off payment, take as long as you like. I'm really surprised no one else has done their model of one-time payment. I know, is it funded next or something? But they never took off like Lucid. And I don't get why other firms, like, they don't wanna give up the money, I guess. They don't want that recurring monthly payment. But seeing Lucid be so successful on that model, I feel like eventually we might go towards one-time fee. Apex, Apex not really, but at least what they market is one-time fee. You get it's like a 30-day limit, but yeah, it's not even close. I think the prop industry is definitely improving. Yeah, I mean, when I started, most of the evals were intraday. But now it's like, it's weird for you to have intraday anymore. Everyone is end of day, so that's good. That's a big improvement right there. What is my strategy? I do price action, support, and resistance. Just type ! strategy. The Lucid model is far better for traders. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, Funded Next or whoever else did it first, but obviously it didn't resonate with traders. So I don't know. Maybe Lucid has just better marketing or better UI. I like their UI a lot. That's a plus as well. And I've been speaking highly of their CEO. I feel like he's a chill dude. Like, he's definitely not in the space to take advantage of traders. At least, like, obviously every prop firm has to do what they have to do to stay profitable, right? And not lose money, but it just doesn't seem like scammy. AJ seems like a good guy, yeah. TBT would be okay if they got rid of intraday drawdown. I think intraday drawdown is on its way to being obsolete, unless like AJ says, unless it's like a daily payout plan, then whatever math they do, they say they have to do intraday. Sure. Apex would be good if they dissolved. This dissolved. I'm an Apex hater, but that's only because of their subjective payouts. I mean, they say it's now gonna be black and white, but we'll see. Got out with 750 profit. It started getting too choppy. Yeah. Whoa, why are we pumping here? I thought this trade was cooked, but we're pumping. Making me nervous. We're still about 20 points away, so we still have a lot to recover, and I have about 15-20 minutes left. So I just look at prop firm trading as a business, trade it accordingly, and you can make really good money. Yeah. I just feel like if you know how to trade, prop firm is a really good leverage because you're only risking the amount of your evals and then having $2,000 to lose. And you don't have to put up your own balance, your cash. Of course, you could, trade your cash account alongside as well. But I'm saying if you already know how to trade, it's just no reason not to use a prop firm. And their payout rules are not crazy if you're consistent. It's not something that's impossible. Does Lucid have its own trading platform? No, it doesn't. The only prop firm with its own trading platform is Topstep. How many trades do you do a day? Usually like 1 or 2. There was one time when I took 7, which was like crazy high, but now I'm trying to limit it to just 3. Oh, when I mentioned UI, I meant like their dashboard and like how you request payouts, like that kind of a UI, not like a trading platform UI. Get 15 accounts, a good copier, make $500 a day. Yeah. I mean, that is what everyone wants to do, me included. But the process of getting to that 15 accounts is where people kind of mess up and lose a lot of money. Done for the day. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, Kevin, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Is there copy trading with Lucid? It depends what you use, what platform you use to trade Lucid. You could use Tradeovate. That has copy trading. You could use other stuff. I don't know about any other platforms. All right, we hit 12 now. It's a long process. I use Replicanto. Yep, same Z's. That's why I'm trying to move everything over to Tradeovate/NinjaTrader so I can one button trade, but I'm kind of stuck with Topstep accounts on Project X. And I have one Lucid Direct, which is like a rhythmic account, and I'm using Quantower for that. So right now I'm clicking 3 buttons. But if I happen to lose the Lucid Direct, I'm not going back. For example, I know that Apex offers 20 copy accounts. Do you have to pass an eval for each one? Yes. Yes, you do. People buy let's say like 50 evals and then just YOLO everything. Hopefully you pass 20 of them and there's your 20 funded accounts. That's stupid. I mean, that's what gets the clicks, you know? Ooh, it is coming up even more here. You have 5 with Lucid, 5 with Tradify, and 2 with Perdia. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, you're really stacking those accounts. I like that. I like to get there sometime as well. My goal this year is having 10 accounts. So right now I had 7, or I had 6. I lost one yesterday, so I'm down to 5. So just gotta get back. Just gotta get 5 more here this year. And hopefully I get at least one payout. I wonder if you don't get a payout in that year, you can't write off your eval costs. Because like I've never had a year without a payout, but like what if you don't get a payout that year? Whoa, it's coming up even more, guys. Am I gonna get filled here? Oh my god. Alright, here it comes. I thought I wasn't gonna get into this order. We're rejecting off of my TP level right there. That's my TP. Why are we coming up so fast though? Trump is talking? Oh no. I mean, we're rejecting off of my TP level right here. What did Trump just say? Why is the market dumping? It could still come up. We could get bought up into the close. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it might come back up here. He said no troops on ground. Oh, that's good. Bullish. And it's coming up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get tagged. I have like 10 minutes left on the order. Alright, Darth. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Bullish, but he said that before. I mean, it could change any day now, so I think him saying it again is assurances. Yeah, I mean, this could be just recovering all the down move we had recently. Not really saying it's bullish any long term. It's coming up higher. Oh gosh, kind of getting rippy here. I have 5 minutes left. Crazy thing is, I almost longed that right before. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna go down or if we're gonna come back up one more time. Maybe we're reversing now. But look at the hourly. Like, this is just mess. It's just gross. How are your Leafs doing? I feel like they've been chopped. Oh, they're terrible right now. They're down bad. My Peloton pretty much is at 0. But I still have a year left. I still have till January, so we'll see if we make a turnaround. I think I bought it at like $2 and now it's like 50 cents. But I stopped following it for a little bit because I'm not even gonna watch this until later in the year. We are dumping back down. I guess this trade is no good. Yeah, we just keep going down. Only if we pushed up a little higher before that down move. We bounced 37. Oh, so you think this is the bottom for a bounce? Maybe. I have 2 candles left. I need to get filled on this one, either this one or the next one, and then I'm canceling. It's definitely wanting to come up. All right, last candle. If I don't get filled here, then I cancel it. If I do get filled, I'm not taking the reverse long. Out of time. That is the plan. Yeah, not happening. And we're going down. All right, canceling it. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. It would have been nice if I got into a trade, but didn't happen for me. Let's see if I get something later today. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning, same time. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. All right, see ya, Buffalo. See ya, Drew. Bye, Hustler.